and welcome everyone on this exciting journey into the world of tourism and hospitality research. Whether you are a beginner or an expert, this channel is designed to provide you with valuable practical insights which will guide you from the basics to the advanced research techniques. We'll also dive into the latest tools and softwares used for data analysis in the industry. So get ready to expand your knowledge and expertise as we explore the dynamic field of tourism and hospitality research. So let us begin with the introduction to tourism and hospitality research. Here I have put in two screenshots from the tourism websites. First is the tourism in the 2030 agenda, which is proposed by the United Nations World Tourism Organization. It says that the year 2015 has been a milestone for global development as governments have adopted the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development along with the Sustainable Development Goals, which are the SDGs, which you can see in a picture. There are 17 SDGs. So, tourism happens to be the bold player, a fine player, which can help to achieve these goals in a much better manner at a faster rate. The bold agenda sets out a global framework to end extreme poverty, fight inequality and injustice, and also fix climate change until 2030. Building on this historic Millennium Development Goals, the ambitious set of 17 SDGs and 169 associated targets is people-centered, transformative, universal, and integrated. An important update: in 2024, international tourism virtually recovered to pre-pandemic levels, 99% of pre-pandemic levels, with an estimated 1.4 billion international tourists, an 11% increase over the year 2023, which was driven by strong post-pandemic demand and robust performance from large source markets. This is as per the UN Tourism World Tourism Barometer. Tourism industry supported around 43 million jobs in 2023, an 8% rise from 2019 levels, and generated over 19.13 trillion rupees, roughly that is approximately 231.6 billion dollars or 5% of India's GDP. So isn't that a lot? To give you a reason on exploring tourism and hospitality research, I think it's quite sufficient. Let us start with the discussion of how tourism contributes to local economy and community development. So first of all, we'll talk about some components of economic growth like job creation, higher income levels for the locals, more job opportunities, government revenues, increase in government revenues, local and state governments, which benefit from increased tax revenues generated through tourism activities. Community development, which happens due to social cohesion. So, tourism fosters interaction between locals and visitors, which promotes cultural exchange and community bonding. Business opportunities, which encourages local entrepreneurships, leading to the establishment of new businesses and services. Community-based tourism initiatives, which empower locals to participate actively in tourism planning and development, ensuring equitable benefits. Of course, there are some challenges such as income inequality and cultural commodification, that is change in the local culture due to the influence of tourists which are coming into the place, which necessitates careful management to mitigate these issues. Talking about sustainable tourism practices and consumer expectations, research indicates that organizations adopting green practices can surely enhance customer satisfaction and brand reputation. They also show that tourists increasingly prefer sustainable options, which influence the businesses to align their offerings with their values. Strategies for environmental sustainability include energy efficiency measures, water conservation techniques, and waste management practices, which are quite essential for reducing the ecological footprint of the tourism sector. Stakeholder engagement is also very critical, as collaboration among industry players can lead to innovation solutions for sustainability challenges. Challenges such as cost barriers and the need for ongoing training can hinder the implementation of sustainable practices in the tourism and hospitality sectors. Coming over to key research themes, yes, that is something really peculiar and like really important for all of us to know, that biodiversity conservation, climate change, environmental management all guide future tourism strategies which we can explore eventually. Focus upon sustainable entrepreneurship emphasizes the need for economic viability alongside environmental and social responsibility. So again, you can see here that I've quoted all the references from where I've got this text, which is an essential step in researching. It is quite interesting to note that tourism shapes cultural heritage preservation and exchange, especially the sustainable tourism practices, which can enhance cultural heritage preservation by balancing economic growth with environmental management. Effective policies promote community participation, which ensures that local voices are heard in tourism development, which is vital for preserving cultural identities. Coming over to economic benefits, which are, of course, quite a lot generated for the local communities, and these benefits can be reinvested into heritage conservation efforts. The financial incentives from tourism can motivate communities to maintain and promote their cultural heritage, hence fostering a sense of pride and ownership. Tourism also facilitates cultural exchange, allowing for the sharing of traditions and practices between visitors and local communities. Educational initiatives within tourism can raise awareness about the importance of cultural heritage, which encourages responsible tourism practices that respect local customs. One important concept in tourism, known as over-tourism, which can lead to the commodification of culture, risking the authenticity of heritage sites and potentially harming local communities. This highlights the criticality of ongoing research to develop strategies that mitigate negative impacts while maximizing the benefits of tourism for cultural heritage preservation. So finally, friends, this is the list of references in alphabetical order as per the APA 7 style, which is American Psychological Association referencing style. We'll be talking about more such things, more information. I hope this session was quite useful and informative for all of you. Do share it with your friends and whosoever is interested in doing tourism and hospitality research, especially all my dear faculty colleagues and students starting in various hospitality management colleges across the world. So let us meet soon with a new session. This was an introductory session on why tourism and hospitality research is quite important. So further, slowly we'll go ahead step by step so that it becomes quite familiar for all of us and we do the research together. Thanks a lot.